Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. Let's do that again. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. So please continue to pray for me by leaving a like on this video. I am so pleased that I'm finally at last, it looks like I'm gonna move out of the United States for good. So please continue to pray that it works out by leaving a like on this channel. So part of the reason I want to get out of the United States, or at least get out of the big cities, is that it is really difficult to mingle in when you have so many differences to the rest of your peers, right? So for example, the three biggest differences that I run into a lot are my sexuality. I really do enjoy my romance to myself. What I don't enjoy is that it doesn't jibe with the rest of my peer groups, and oftentimes leaves me in a vulnerable position. So for example, these past couple of years, everything has been falling apart because I've been trying to do everything with as one person, and you know, I basically I have to work around people who have two sets of hands, and oftentimes it just doesn't go very well, right? Things don't go as well as they could. Last month, I had some errands I had to run, and then I had I was filing my taxes, obviously, and I just fell behind on stuff I needed to get done because I'm trying to handle all of this as one person, right? I lived in Wallace, Idaho for 3 months, and I didn't feel so badly over there because most people there are single, at least the younger generation, and so you didn't feel like you were competing against other people who had another set of hands, right? And that's why I want to move to another country where it is recognized that not everybody marries, right? Okay, number one was the sexuality. Number two was because of some chronic health issues, I watch what I eat, and oftentimes I don't fit in because of my, you know, people won't accept that I just eat differently, right? It shouldn't bother them what I'm eating, but for some reason, a lot of people just don't want to think outside the box, and they just think I'm strange and all that. And number three, my choice of recreation. So this past year, everybody's been crazy about going to concerts, and I've been doing a lot of stargazing, writing a lot of computer games, and a lot of people just don't want to accept that not everybody holds recreation differently, and they trivialize what I do, and so they think I'm lazy, wasting my time, blah blah blah, right? So for example, I was working at a tutoring center, and this one week Taylor Swift was performing in Prescott, Arizona, and most of my students went away to see that, and none of my colleagues wanted to show up because there were not very many students, and so I was the only one here in Phoenix, and I ended up getting like 6 hours of work, and wasn't able to travel somewhere or do something. Most of my colleagues got to go home to see their family or whatnot, but because my choice of recreation is so different, right, I didn't get a whole lot of basically just people don't accept that it means anything to me. So I ended up getting stuck working 6 hours, and so that's when I say the Peter Dislike Show, what it means is that because my ideas are so divergent, I basically put a giant dislike on my forehead, and people don't relate to it as much, right? Don't give me the space to practice what I like to practice. You get the idea, right? And so that's why I'm so thrilled that I'm finally gonna be. I hope to make the move before. See, there's a solar eclipse in Spain in 2026. So hopefully I'll make the move to Poland before then, and so I can travel to Spain to go see that solar eclipse. And Poland's just a lot more accepting of differences in eating ways. You know, you go to a meetup and you say, you know, that food's not for me. I'm whatever, right? It could be vegan. It could be, you know, you don't even have to give an explanation. It seems like, right? I've been there before, so I know. They're obviously a lot more accepting of solosexuals, and people just have a live and let live attitude, right? This is the Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. I really like the echo. I'm gonna do that again. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum.